I'm going to start out with this silver star button. There's more than one type of button. A shank button has a little thing extended from the back that you attach. I don't really recommend that kind of button for this project. I'm going to put it right here on top of that because I probably will end up putting some ribbon or something there. But you got to figure out where you're going to go. And in this, if I put it here, it'll reinforce the edge. Now I'm going to try to line up my two holes on right there on top. Now again, remember that this is actually just a straight stitch. It's just a good example. It's a straight stitch or running stitch run through a button. And like I said probably 10 times today, the concept of a straight stitch is just basic sewing technology. It's attaching with a series of stitches up and down, in and out, in and out. So I'm attaching. I'm going. Be careful. Okay, I'm going from the bottom up through one hole, and you get to where you can do this pretty easily. But you know what? The only way that it's gonna become easy for you is to do it over and over and over again. And you know, it's good. It's good therapy. It's entertainment. It's a way that you could ultimately make art. It's an alternative to video games for kids or for adults. I don't think you have to be a kid to like video games, but it's an alternative to sitting in one place, uh, making Mario go through a series of exercises or whatever the game is. Now, I'm sure we don't play Mario anymore, but that's what was popular when my kids were young. That shows you how old. That's one indication of how old I am. Okay, I'm going to do this I'm going to go up and down, up through one hole on one side, over. Now that time I missed it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it back, and I'm going to, I was lucky. I got through there. I'm old enough that my eyesight is not all that great anymore, and that's not good for an artist, but we just persevere. Technology provides different things. In fact, I'll show you. I'm not sure the magnifying glass that I use to thread my needle is still in, that they're still making it. I'll find out, and if I find out, I'll let you know. Okay, now I've got that. Now I'm going to go from the back, and I'm going to make my knot again, tiny stitch. Oh, it knotted up. It's okay because it's a knot, so I let it knot. Sometimes you have to fight when the thread knots on you. You have to fight it, but we're not going to today because on this particular exercise, part of the exercise, because we're going to cut it all off anyway. Okay, here we go. I'm cutting it all off. Now, if that's enough, now that's what we have so far. We have that little button there. Now we could add other things. I have some tiny red and tiny blue buttons. We could add more buttons to the side of it, or you can even go all the way around and attach a small button, buttons all the way around. I'm not going to do that, but I may actually. I'm going to try something else, but let's see what we got here.